There is big news out of Sumner County this morning. Authorities announced a major drug bust that has 30 people behind bars and more on the way. News Channel 5's Adam Gassimi is live at the Sumner County Jail with the very latest on this situation. Adam.
And Vicki, good morning. You know, officials here tell us that this is a lot more than just random drug arrests. They say the people that they have in custody in the jail behind me are responsible for bringing a tremendous amount of drugs into Sumner, Davidson, and Wilson counties. Now, earlier this morning, Sumner County District Attorney General Ray Whitley made the announcement at Gallatin Police Headquarters. Gallatin PD, the Sumner County Drug Task Force, and DEA agents were all there and announced they worked with a number of other agencies to make the arrests yesterday. The investigation lasted at least a year after noticing a string of violent gang activity here in Gallatin. Investigators say the people arrested all face a combination of heroin, cocaine, marijuana, and money laundering charges. But I'm told the bust wouldn't be this big if it weren't for wiretapping. Whitley says this is the first wiretapping case in Sumner County history, which is rare outside of Tennessee's big cities.
This court-authorized wiretap gave us a unique and extraordinary opportunity to look into the secret world of drug dealers, drug traffickers, drug distributors, and their agents.
Investigators also promise a number of other arrests coming soon. They say they are now sorting through hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of money, guns, jewelry, and a number of drugs from this bust. And they say more arrests are coming soon. All of the defendants so far will appear here in court, in Sumner County Court, next month. We're live in Gallatin this morning. Adam Gassimi, News Channel 5 HD.
Thanks, Adam. A major bargain chain has rejected a nearly $10 billion buyout bid from Dollar General. Family Dollar announced this morning it's sticking with an earlier agreement to merge with Dollar Tree for less money. The bid was rejected on the basis of antitrust regulatory considerations. All three of the chains specialize in low-cost consumer goods. The future of one of Capitol Hill's signature structures is a hot topic of debate at this hour. State officials are meeting right now discussing what will happen to the historic Cordell Hull building. Its future has hung in the balance now for a few years after consultants for the Haslam administration claimed that repairs would cost nearly $40 million. That was deemed too expensive, so recommendations for tearing it down were made. Now that money has already been approved, that is until a News Channel 5 investigation revealed repairs would cost much less than $40 million, maybe even closer to just $3 million. Those findings should be presented to the State Building Commission. We have a crew there, and we'll have much more on this story later today on News Channel 5 at 4, 5, and 6. A West Tennessee high school student says she was suspended after breaking a class rule of saying "bless you" after a classmate sneezed. It happened in Dyer County. Senior Kendra Turner says this is a picture of words that are not allowed in her classroom at Dyer County High School. During class, Turner said "bless you" and says her teacher told her that was for church. When she stood up for herself, Turner says she was told to go to the administrator's office and was later placed on in-school suspension for the rest of that class period. Her pastor says the controversial topic had just come up last week at church.
There were several students that were talking about this particular faculty member there that was very demeaning to them in regards to their faith.
School leaders claim the outburst was a classroom distraction that Turner shouted "bless you" loudly from the back of the room. And she's the breakout baseball star right now, and we just can't get enough of her. 13-year-old Monet Davis is on the cover of this week's Sports Illustrated. It's the first time any Little Leaguer, boy or girl, has been selected for that honor. Monet is the first girl to pitch a shutout in a Little League World Series game. The Philadelphia phenom is capturing worldwide attention, but says the media needs to focus more on the rest of her team, too, not just her. There's been record attendance, and lots of cheering little girls are packing the stands with signs that say "play like a girl." She was not on top of her game last night. They lost, but if her team can make it past Chicago's Jackie Robinson team tonight, Monet is eligible and expected to pitch again this weekend in the championship game. We love her. She's great and very humble.